Yeah, so we got a load from Rostock to Dortmund. It's about 500 to 600 kilometers down there. It's pretty long haul, but it's fun. God, talk about the nightmare. No, she would never see me drive that. I try to figure out where they're at though. It's gotta be an easy tank, right? On that, looking at the background and all, but I would never use the Gigaliner trailer. I don't like tandems too much with the box, but I don't mind the smaller ones. The Gigaliner is the one I would not want to drive. The Gigaliner is just a nightmare. It's not, that dolly they got. You got to know how. If you know how to work one of those when you're reversing, it's probably okay. If you don't, let's watch Game Tech. He has a video on it. Yeah, don't do that. When he tears this game apart, I don't support that. So let's get that. Like I said, it's a pretty good haul. What we got 7 hours. We got a while before we have to rest. What the? Oh yeah, it's a little close to the red. I don't know what that was about. Can I believe it is Dortmund? Yeah. I'm going to check something on this. Nah, it'd still be faster, I think. Trying to look at it. Probably if I switched it from around, it would be, give me that pink line, I don't want that. Keep an eye on this one and back out it, pull out of here. Give it enough clearance. I'm gonna stay on this other side. Trying to get enough clearance on that one, because I always want to hitting that side, usually. Should be a pretty good journey. Depends on. Remember, there's any hills between here and that turn off. I think they're all south of Hanover. Of course, at a full load, it's gonna be pretty bad if we come across. Okay, got a hill here. Yeah, hope to get some farm manager that I haven't played the last couple of days. Lawn one would be fun though. Got that orchard today. First one I'll be doing. That should be a lot of fun. So I know cup holders. Actually, you technically need for you need the cup holders for the beer to wash the shot. You also need one for your spit cup. Nah, that shouldn't be going on in a adult shoe. I don't drink though either. Be fair. Maybe that doesn't have a hard enough life. Oh yeah. I want to apologize a little bit with my comment on that wrestling. Just, yeah, I get you if you don't have a fan. Everyone says like, right, don't need to be doing them on someone's broadcast, so, right? I've taken flag pretty much my whole life for being a wrestling fan. Why? Because I enjoy watching something. Oh, it's fake. Most TV shows you watch, ain't it? Think about that. It's all scripted. Pretty much. Hell, in reality TV, it was scripted. But yeah, for me, I got into wrestling. You know, my family, young kids. My dad, we were watching in old Texas back when they had the Indies more than the, you know, territorial, not the what McMahon made it. A Texas-based promotion we used to get to watch out here in California. We were watching them. Eventually it went off. Their big star, the angle was he got paralyzed. I don't know, maybe he really did. I don't know. Guy we liked, of course. I don't think he did. I think that's who became Willie Brown. Because it's very, very similar stuff. Anyway, so, about a year or two went by, then Swan found the WWF. Back when, Soul Patrol, of course, was the champions shortly before they lost them to, Murdoch and Slater. Not Murdoch, Murdoch at the dawn. Sort of figured it better Murdoch to him. WCW days. Before he became adorable Adrian. Of course, Hogan, shortly after he won the title for the first time. That's when I got into it. I mean, I was a Hogan fan back in the day. You know, of course, my favorite, Shawn Michaels. So. Became a Cena fan, of course. And right now, I'm a huge Brock fan. Which is ironic, because a few years back, I would have been more Roman fan. I didn't care for Brock back then, because they call him the longest running Universal champion, but I don't think that's right, personally, because he took too many. He didn't defend the title as often as someone that should be able to make that claim did. I mean, Honky Tonk Man, when he set that record, he was defending the title. At least every 30 days apart. So he was doing something. To do it when you don't. Roman and them, I'll give them credit, they're doing it too. But for me, with WrestleMania, my only disappointment with WrestleMania, there was 2 titles weren't defended. I was wondering why, you know, because personally, there were matches there they could have did without. Just shocking that the U.S. and Intercontinental titles were on. I hope they don't try to unify those titles. Women's they should, but not those two. Too much history for both. They've done it before, though. But I guess they're... If the what I was seeing on YouTube before I got on here, it was true. Sounds like there's gonna be like more releases. Company's already hurting. But now in regards to that game, WWE 2K22, I've seen there's this guy is over on YouTube. He's every day he's making videos on it, but it's pretty much the same video. Complaining about there's no mods now. This one mod community can't do it anymore. Yeah, well, maybe the reason there is. I found one. I was looking for a certain logo. Something that, you know, I was looking for, hoping someone did some Queen, but I actually found Queen Bee, which was what I was looking for. Problem is also, there was a nude picture on that as well, which I know some people are like, well, it's no big deal. Keep in mind, kids do play that game. That's the main wrestling game. Kids are playing it. And you know what I mean. It's just not appropriate for and they might have got in trouble for something like that. Who knows what they were doing. But yeah, they're complaining no much. Well, big whoop-de-damn-do. Should have caught so play. I'd say with Sims when they're, you know, these poor people with their mods are always complaining, oh, they're not working enough. Well, welcome to our world. We don't have mod support. Only game I played, I don't know if has mod support, is SnowRunner. I know I haven't played it in a while because I don't have the memory for it on here. Yeah, SnowRunner. I mean, I tried a mod on there. I was playing a map. I really was enjoying it. In fact, that was the game I was primarily playing when I didn't have internet. Came back with internet. Something happened. All that progress lost. It's something that happened. It sounded like the map was missing. It's like it must have got removed or something. But it was such a disappointment because I put a lot of work in on that. It wasn't some easy parts over here. I mean, a lot of hard, especially that area with that one truck trying to pull it out of there. Oh boy. That's just so you can unlock to get some of the bridges and stuff fixed. You know, you have to do it or something for the metal or something. So it was a disappointment. I admit, wanted to get back into it once I get through some certain games or permanent and just put it back on there. I like it. I admit, right? Don't got all the DLC yet for it, because I don't play it as often as I would love to. But yeah, I did get some DLC vehicles. Makes me worried to buy anymore, to be fair, what happened with that game. The Con Marshal. I admit the truck was overpowered. But to do what they did to the gas tank was ridiculous. It's like the closest thing I could say akin to it was that 6x2 they got on here now. That man, that's called like what, 400 some liter tank. Which, you know, on this, that's not getting you very. In the beginning, that would have got you pretty far on here. 400 some liters, hey, that would have got you pretty far down the road. Oh, look at the barren plan. Would have got you pretty far. But not nowadays. Yeah, it's like that. I mean, it's like, if you put it into gallons, you really see how small that tank is. It's like 10 gallons or something like that. I think my lawnmower's over there. That lawnmower's got more gas. Still came in to watch someone on that. Trying to figure out how to do that. Cleaning guardrails on that road maintenance. Because it's confusing. Because it's like, it doesn't seem like it's working right or something. The way it acts. It's like, no, with the saw, it was saying that to me, yet I had plenty of, obviously, because I finished that. The other one doesn't seem like it's working right. It's not knocking the stuff, you know, each one being clean. Let me get off. Tell her no, you want me to clean up. Let me do the old-fashioned one. Get out of that change truck. I'll wash them for real. That's a fun game. That's Road does one thing you can see though is how small that map is. Even though you never see a map, you can tell it's not that large. But it doesn't have to be, obviously. It's not like it's this. Of course, these guys are far superior than their competition, ain't they? Good old truck driver. I like truck driver, but even I can't play it in long periods anymore. I mean, you got this to play. I mean, you only got so much time in the day. What are you playing? I'm playing this. I never play it. Their map comes out, yeah, I'll check it out. I'm waiting, but I say when, maybe if at this point. Ain't hearing no more updates on this. Of course, I don't have TikTok. I don't have Discord. Don't do Twitter and stuff like that, where they tell you to go to find out the information. Guys used to do it on YouTube, and I'm sure no one would do nothing with Twitter with what's happening with it. Hope it don't happen to YouTube. 'Cause I ain't doing Twitch. I refuse to do anything with Amazon. Long story short, when I got my new headset, I went for Amazon. There was something about get Amazon Prime for discounted price. Okay, I signed up for met free delivery, which okay. Then I found out the true cost. Oh yeah, there was a hidden cost. Wanna know what it was? Every 2 weeks, they're paying for it. Now, it wasn't just based on that one, because of course that was a discount price, so maybe. But it was like a couple weeks later, I was going to pay you again. Not to mention, we just broke our truck. What the hell? I mean, literally, this truck is... I'm stuck on something. I can't back up though either. That's what's weird about it. You damn, whoever set those up didn't do it. God, I'm just thinking nightmare. You know what I mean? Probably made the same similar, having to set that many up, and knowing we could have to, because there are about 20 over there. But yeah, it was like, it's supposed to be, what, 15 or something like that for it. I guess charged over 16, 17 bucks for it. Didn't know I had an ordering event that charged me that much 2 weeks after I'd paid the first time. That discount, then another 2 weeks if you'd look at when the next time it was due, another 2 weeks. Come again, ain't it supposed to be monthly? So like, cancel that. I don't need it. And what's bad about it, this is what really, really infuriated me about it. I left that morning, I checked my card to see if I got it. You know, because I do it all the time when I get payday, before I just go do my shopping. Make sure the money's there. It was there. Went shopping. I didn't have no problem with Dollar Tree. Oh, if I got that stuff, then I was convinced with Safeway trying to rip me off. Go to Safeway. only this much clear. You still have to have, it was like $1 or something. It's like, what? Because I knew that I should have had, I thought about, I knew it was anywhere between 15 and $20. What's left? It's like, that's not right. What's going on? I was convinced it was there then with the Dollar, back to Dollar Tree. I realized if we would just spend a little more at Dollar Tree, I'm gonna have enough to buy my groceries for the week. Which, that's what was infuriating about it, right? Just embarrassed me, you know, you're trying to buy your... When you check, you know, it takes me a while to walk over and, you know, grind about it. Jeez. Yeah, it was bad back there. I thought it was on a hill. Must have been up by the thing. It didn't look like, to me, it didn't look like it was... It looked like it was on my own land. So I didn't get what had happened there. I hate that crossover though, right there, that transfer. Happens a lot to me, right in there. Wind up hitting that damn thing. Should have pointed out the night. It happened one time to me. This was after before I found a solution to it. In fact, this game had some issues. Sometimes you be going on the road, your trailer ain't with you. And I'm like, I thought it was. I looked at my mirror, wait, where's my trailer? Had hit one of those. Figured, tried to go find it. I couldn't find that trailer anywhere. Like, I completely reset. And then I found out what you do. Just at that time, you were having to reset the truck. And then it would pop up. But it happened way too often. I don't think it was you were leaving your trailer behind either, because I checked into that. I did learn really when you first start out, you always just want to reset the truck because it would happen. But I wasn't sure what that issue was about. Then we had the other issue where the trailers were... You know that they just were not like moving or something. You couldn't get above 10 kilometers. They act like the struts were down, sort of act like, you know, the supports, and act like they were down. But trailer was sideways, you had to reset. That's one way to fix it. And that's why I stopped using this truck. Cause actually what I was still playing for was, that issue was bad. Just got tired of doing it. Cause kind of we're limited, so like if you don't keep resetting, you're kind of limited to what, you know, cattle trailer and box trucks and container. Not solid with that older container. I don't think it would want. I like the new one. At least I feel like a load. That other one with the semi, this was not that much to it. Yeah, those ain't as bright as they used to be. Looks a little better. Just planes. So, probably after this we'll do a long one. Where are we at anyway? Worldwide shipping only. I think they're all worldwide shipping except, yeah, except that one logistic hub. That'd be a good reload city too, man. I remember back when I was driving exclusively between pretty much 4 cities. Kiel, Rostock, Stuttgart, and Munich. But I was doing it, I would load up in like Rostock or Kiel or one of the other two and drive back and forth between them. Even if they were going like closer, I would go all the way down. Like let's say I picked up for Rostock and Kiel, I would go all the way down to Munich. I think, yeah, and what as far as the driving trophy, probably got too repetitive too quickly. You know, same road, same journey, same cities. Let's try to add to it a little bit. You know, it's adding like side cities to it. And the ones to the far east, far west. But yeah, I just got too repetitive. So I think, you know, or be like this, regular hauls. Eventually I'm gonna probably switch out to the cow trailer for a while, but right now I'm just enjoying this. The whole point is I do the same thing, just switching out trailers. Get tired of doing cattle, I could do container, I get tired of that, I get this. And places, all that. Just nice little journey. The only time I'll switch the front out is if or when they had the tanker. Because I know they'll probably run out the front as well for it. And you know, as a someone who streams to us, so I feel it's my obligation to test all parts of it. So I would do that, you know, get the front to test it. Hopefully before then, they patched the issues the game's got right now. The trailer issue, this second run issue, you know, where you're all over the road, that needs to be fixed. The engine problem going up hills needs to be fixed too. It shouldn't be getting down that low. And finally, the easy tanks need to be fixed where you can actually deliver to them. So there's issues that need to be addressed, of course. And I know from our side, I don't know if it's just PS5 or next gen or what, but I know there's something to do with the wheel support. It's not there right now. They don't have it. Don't know if it affects this, the current gen, because I know they've had it since day one, I believe, on PlayStation 4. They've had wheel support since day one. Because I remember Game Tech was using that. There's the Xbox, I don't think did, but I know this game on Xbox is a different story. It's unless they've really fixed it up. I know it had a lot of issues. Yeah, as long as you can forgive the pop-up problem like that. It's a decent game. That's what I word it. It's the pop-in. It's gonna be an issue. It's maybe even Steam had that issue, I believe. Even it's just possibly part of Unity engine, right? I shouldn't say that though, because Truck Driver don't have it, that issue. Play a lot of Unity games, don't have that issue. I've also played games that on the road that have issues. Most notably that taxi driving game. Not, I know there's a newer one, but this is an old one. Oh god, it's a nightmare. Don't buy it. It's not worth it. No campaign really. It's you basically just. I got the trophies, but I haven't had hardly. Don't even have figure. Got like up to the second vehicle. It's just a nightmare. I'd say that about Island Flight Simulator, but that's not too bad. The only thing is you gotta learn where to put your speed. Oh, sorry a little bit, feller. I should always look before I change. Yeah, well, I got the bigger vehicle overall. Crap, I gotta watch my speed too now. Gotta re-get there. Next truck stop I'll have to pull in. Get that rest, get that go-go juice as well. Looks like about half a tank, which For me, that's about when you start pulling out. That's what I get with that one man on here. I gotta drive it. 490, I mean, hell, half a tank, that'd be like 200. Pretty much every load you'd be, filling up. Don't even have, maybe 4 though. Every time I pulled into the rest, I'd be filling up. Should be one for an hour, in-game hour. I hope. God, I remember some point I'll be going east. I'm trying to think. I'll be headed east at some point when you get those transfers. I know the truck stops ain't always in between there. Trying to think what we. I don't know. I don't know if I think we will. Might be getting close to it. I'm thinking Hamburg. Which we may be getting close to. I think we'll have passed it anyway. Oh, it's Bremen. There's one. No, we don't. We've skirted around it. Okay. Oh, we've already been by it. Didn't go. Must have came in from a different direction. Now they go for that tunnel. Yeah, no, right now for me, big game, or when I consider big game, release, the next big purchase for that, for me, right now, that I'm looking at is, of course, when Saints Row comes out. Played every one, I'm getting this one. I admit, I was not the biggest fan of 4. Rest of it, pretty much. I like the get close to hell. I even somewhat liked Agents. It was alright. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't too bad. A little easy, but I've been falling out about Saints for a while. I thought they got a little too easy, to be fair. I remember 1. 1 was the tough one. Of course, the strongholds, all that stuff. 2, a little, sometimes, I mean, there was that assault on your headquarters by the Suns that was pretty intense. Of course, the veteran shroud match, keep trying to avoid shooting Sean, dude. What the hell? Oh, I thought he was parked there. Looked like he was stopped. Maybe he had a hill. Yeah, the only thing I've learned on those hills is freaking down there. Hold. I had to hold it. That was the only way it would stay steady. I noticed that gearbox forward. Move I was using. At least she kept a solid speed. Wasn't fast, but at least it wasn't next to not. McKinnon was next to nothing, but at least it wasn't at under, what, about 1 to 2? This was above a 5. No, a truck driver had that issue. If theirs was due to their, because you're at the point where you need it. If your engine needed to be repaired, you couldn't fix your engines. You could get to her on the hill. I've been there. I made the stupid mistake once of stopping on the hill. You'll notice it then. Or get that slow mover ahead of you. Yeah, I was on the way to mid-em with a load when my engine conked out on there. Because of that issue. At that point, it was definitely unplayable. You know, I was trying to support them much as I could, but it got unplayable at that point. And they had that issue, because it didn't matter if you switched truck, you know, like if you switched the engines around, like, you know, you could get a better engine. That didn't matter. The same, what's across the engines, same truck model, same problem. So you only had so many trucks and so many engines. So yeah, I think I was playing it like once a week at that point, or maybe not. I mean, so why would I stick with the desk? I think I finally found a game they've done a great job with. Monster Crown, not a bad game. So far, I haven't had a monster that attacked me that's overpowered. I tried to attack one, and I realized that best thing, if you do that, stop, turn it off, or something. You don't want to lose, because you lose everything if you do that. Not your monsters, but your packs and everything. Which, if you're not familiar with the game, is like your Pokeballs from Pokemon. Basically, it's just a clone, except that you don't face the gym leader, you face a town tamer. But that's also your level cap. You gotta beat the tamer to. Here's who it is in Crossroads Town too, because I know I know about Crossroads Town. I know who's there. I know it can't be down. If it's down, oh boy. But I know I'm getting close to a section. If they haven't changed that monster, it jumps down at you, attacks you, and will wipe you out. Nah, maybe. Oh no, I got a pretty big boy in my party. Got that one, the bridge boss. The other games I have watched some footage on, I don't know if I never play in Elden Ring. Nothing against it. I think it looks beautiful. I would love to. It's just the issue I had with Bloodborne. It's made me wary of those games. Nothing about, you know, oh, it's too damn tough. Nothing like that. It was nothing to do with that. It was how I felt after playing it. This led me not wanting to do it again. That should be a truck stop. I think I know which one. If it's, I'll take that back. I don't know, because I don't know if I'm on that road. Made this journey a lot up to Rostock. I'm used to going through Hamburg. Or being on that 2-lane. Goes over to it. Yeah, it's just what it was. You see, I'm under 400 now. And I'm pretty sure last time I filled up was on the way towards Rostock. Whoa. Okay, I might want to go to the other side. Real close to... Yeah, don't collide with them now, mister. Collide with them, won't make boom boom. Okay, go get a drink. The soda. God, it was what's on right now. So, I gotta... It's also like an overpass, huh? Like a way to, like maybe a walkway between the two sides. Can't go over it because that's the new drop off. If they all had it, you'd wonder. Okay, gotta go look at. You could go over there, honey. He looks like a Cyril. This guy looks for Upler. She looks for Upler. I think. No, that's one, is it? Going down here. Don't you know I was coming to town? I think I found a winner. Alright, you get too lonely. There's a red truck over there. I should have knew he'd be here. Recruiting. Okay, there's a couple empties. Nice. Don't think there's anyone over there. A few empties. That's on the other side. I'm curious what the hell it says. Let's go a little time here. I don't know if I've ever done this. Come all the way over there. So it looks like a bit of walkthrough something there. Clucking bell, I don't know. Don't forget, yeah, go get no deliveries. It's worldwide shipping, so 350. It'd be about probably about 5, 6-ish. Yeah, I'm at it though. They had multiplayer. I probably wouldn't be using the tack itself. You know, it's a little different here. Be fun. I'll tell you. The only reason I see that they want it is that there's an issue with this. You know, because the Scania Moto, because they know there's no Scanias on the road. It's all mounds. Of course, the same token, you think about this, for multiplayer, well, yeah, they don't have, where our employees are out here either, right? The truck ain't shown going on the road or anything. And My only reason I don't use them is I did at first for the trophies, but to me, I gotta set their truck up for them. Not to mention, I really don't need the money that bad. It's like there's just not enough. I'll keep pointing out, it'd be nice if you could purchase other headquarters, right? In our cities and make that even on like a level system. Where you have to be certain levels to do it. Even like okay, now you in business. The one thing I did, multiplayer is one thing at the point, but it wasn't under manually load your vehicle. Be your first delivery should be closest to the doors, right? You know, first. Yeah, I don't know. Could be interesting if you were having to do a manual. I would test it. I admit I've not ever done that on snowmobile. Dude, I could avoid not doing manual. I'm not doing no manual. I'm not that good with the cranes on there. Still got, you know, it looks like a noob doing it, I'm sure. And I admit, I'm first to admit, yeah, it is. I'm not that familiar with them. I thought he came to play that probably could have helped me get used to it. Would have been construction similar. Don't play that enough. It's fun, but it gets repetitive though too. A lot of similar loads, a lot of similar builds, stuff like that. But it's pretty good for portable mobile. It's pretty good graphically and stuff. And the fact that they did something on the game that's would be nice for a farm sim. Because you got something you're working with. You could have a while you're doing it, you could have your co-worker driving the other vehicle where you're able to, you know, dump the stuff into it. How do you have that on there, not on a farming game? It's weird. Because you know when your harvester gets filled up, it'd be nice to have someone bring you. You could do that, unload it. The way it would work, because I know my can get my dad worked farming industry, and his, you know, you call him with the bank out wagon, I think that's what they call him anyway. To come get the stuff, you know, where you unload. Unless you're playing row farm, you don't have to worry about it. They got unlimited room in their harvesters. Of course, I've looked at the new farming sim. It looks nice. Looks really nice, but the problem I have is when I watch YouTube stuff, you never know what's mod and what's not. I know some stuff has to be modded on there, but because I know Farm Sim, it's one that does support them. I know I had one I was playing. I know it had a Mustang, which gotta have the Mustang. In GTA, I had to have my Dominator. I know he's, you know, bro, he used to do the racing. A lot of epic races on there between us. He was in a gauntlet, I was in a Dominator. Pretty balanced too on how it would work. If you don't Didn't wreck me out. Of course I missed also this big certain game like Far Cry. We loved, you know, doing that together because the way it was, right? Read that online, so that then again, also was an issue. We were playing Crew 1, I think, or Crew 2. There was a picture he had already taken. He didn't need to go do it. I needed another one, and since he had that, I figured, okay, why don't we split up for a second and do that? No, it ended the road. Yeah, no, it must be a road. Didn't look like water. Looked like concrete. God, solid. It reminds me around here. No, Cali, we need a good rain. We need a good soaking. Type of rain that lasts a few weeks. What's all we need? Even then, might not be enough. Both of you going? Do we? No, I guess we don't. Till afterward. Oh, because we're headed to the south side. Okay. Entrance. But the sad part is, I don't think it's that far between the two. Duisburg and Dortmund. Why am I in this line? I'll go flying. There's our helicopter. Take us. It would be curious on the shopper that had a purpose in the game. Would it be used for crop testing, or would it be used for road map? You know, watching the roads. So you could use helicopters for crop testing. So not too much. I better get over actually. Next turn off start will be Dortmund. I said it'll be about 5 or 6. 5:30 now. I always pay attention to that because I know if that's gonna do cattle. I don't want to be doing no night drops on cattle. Why am I saying cattle? It's freaking pig. It's just cattle trailer, but we deliver pigs. Kind of was curious when I did. Be nice if they would do it at some point, right? Bury that, but it's not just Cause he's got a cattle trailer. He should be delivering, I don't know, cattle. You know, variety or it's not just Am I saying things, or is that a yield sign with a bloody stoplight? Doesn't make much sense, that one. Yeah, this actually... since I had to drive on this road long distance, as if you're headed toward, let's say, Hanover Castle, you may be on this, but pretty much the whole way. There's an easy thing. So I remember there's something you go to along it that's around for a while. Oh god, the green vehicle. The horror. Not gonna forget that all wrong maintenance. That's just the one that screwed up the whole system up. At least it blocked the road off. What it did. Made it easier on me, that was for sure. I could use both lanes. Get old Dortmund. Been a while. Duisburg. I'm not looking forward to that delivery, to be fair. It's not bad as long as you don't get a lot of traffic. Remember, that's the city that doesn't have a light out by the port area. So you got... It's not too bad going in, but coming out, it can be chaotic. No, they were going straight and a little fuller like that truck come up alongside you there. I hate these lights. No traffic flowing from either in the other direction. We have to wait. Get that on short term too. I know a lot. Be able to light and waiting or waiting, no trap. Okay, that's a bridge up there. That's gonna be or north. It might be though. There's one right after it though. No, there's a hill you'd have to put your parking brake on. What the hell just happened to him? He just blocked the road up. What the hell is going on with that truck? Okay, nothing was behind him. Talk about slow. It must be slick up for here. in park and he's sliding all over the place. Icy one wet. Could be icy one wet. Oh boy, I thought it was going to have an issue. I was like, how do I get it around him? I had to go around. The rest it would be a way. Boy, that'd be a long way out of my way. Coming from this other the north side. Let's put about 30 for this. No point. Going too fast, right? Hard to believe it would be 50 for air. Like to, I gotta get out of this hub, or just pretty much working exclusively for these guys. I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna try to go over on this side right here. And back in my thumb doing very lightly adjustments. Sure, that's the one big difference, right? Wheel and controller. It's easier to keep that steady. Keep it steady. That's a good wheel. I don't know any reason I don't think I'll race against people. So I know they'd have to have an advantage, right? If you got a wheel over a controller. No. Let's turn this off. No, we're not going to be on here. Point 2. How can it be point 2? I'm in the park there. Bricks and bricks. No, they've also thought they want to get rid of loads to look like what they say they are. 9%, damn. Stacks up, that's a problem. The cargo bay doors or your twi-stocks? Oh boy. But, man, I hate this. I'll tell you right now, next broadcast, I'm going go back to the main menu after that first delivery. I'm doing it in one, because that's only 80 some kilometers. That's not a little late today. Smash the like button, subscribe, leave those comments. I'll see you next time for more on the road, where we'll be delivering in Duisburg and probably Frankfurt as well. Like I said, that's a little... At least get started on Frankfurt run. That's a pretty long run, man. Good luck, good trucking.